Show me!
Yes, show me whatever you could.
Hello, my friend. How are you doing? How's the confinement in Jakarta? Well, here in Lebanon, it's the same, I think. I'm still at home. And this is my own garden here. And thank God for my garden. It's the thing which is helping me to remain sane. Now, let me show you over here. The other day, some workers came to clean this land next to us, and they unveiled this particular artificial well, which has been dug like approximately 7 years ago. Anyway, this actually reminded me of something when you asked me about our capital, Beirut, and where the name of the city comes from. Beirut was mentioned in so many different documents. The earliest ones goes back to the time of the pharaoh Akhenaten, where he built his capital called Tel Amarna, and the name of the city was mentioned in those scrolls under the word Beiruta, which is the plural of beer, not the beer, although I would have wished for that. Beer means well, and Beiruta is the plural of wells, because actually all the people, of course, at the beginning try to settle as close as possible to water. We can survive much better when you have water next to natural springs and wells. And this helped for the city to flourish, and going back as early as the 6th millennium BC. I had the pleasure of participating in the digs within the downtown city of Beirut, which was destroyed during the unfortunate circumstances when we had the war in Lebanon between the 70s and the 90s. And I recall something. I thought I would share this with you these days. I was working on the part where we had the ancient tell of the city. The word tell, it's an Arabic word which means hill, and all archaeologists use this word to signify this artificial mount caused by human installation. Everybody knows Tel Aviv, the country next to us, the city, the capital of Israel. Anyway, so I was working over there, and at the boundary of the tell, we had the walls that goes back to the 3rd millennium BC, and we were going down, and when we got approximately to the layer of the 8th century BC, we started to find small tombs, and they were quite numerous, and within the walls of the city. And to our great astonishment is that once we started digging these tombs, we started to find animals, bones of animals, cats, dogs. So it was quite a surprise, because we know that we had certain practices like in Egypt with the mummification of animals and so on, but these animals were actually not buried in a certain orientation or any religious purpose. And then, to our great astonishment, we realized that actually these were the pets of the Beirutis, the people of Beirut, in the 9th century BC. So the people of Beirut buried their own pets at that time. I thought of sharing this with you, and hope you stay safe and sound and remain at home. Take care.
Hi people, this is Andre and this is Batik. Batik is an Indonesian cultural heritage that has philosophical meanings and symbols. In the next episode, I will introduce you one very special person who understands batik more than everybody does. And I need you to send you video about what is your special costume in your country. See you!